Okay, hello. I'm here with Silvia. This is the event manager here at Vino Nobile. Wanted to ask you a few questions about your work experiences. How long have you worked for Vino Nobile?
For 6 years. I started work here in the 2012.
2012. So what made you choose this area of work?
Because my family lives here. So I'm born and raised here in Montepulciano. And when it was the time to decide about my career, I say, here is a beautiful place. I want to remain here. So I decided to study enology for stay here.
Who wouldn't want these views?
Yeah.
Right outside your window. Do you have family background in the wine industry?
No.
No. So this was completely new for you.
Yeah, completely new. Yeah, my mother was a doctor, and my father was a man who worked in the land, but he had sheep. So we have 200 sheep, and we sell the milk for the pecorino cheese.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
So nobody in the wine industry.
Very interesting. So you have a lot to share with them.
Yeah.
A lot of new things. In what ways do you think the wine industry is changing?
The wine industry is changing because the market is changing. Mm-hmm. But I think it's always important to think the wine industry is not an industry, because we always have to stay under the natural role. So we always have to take care our land. We always need to think about, we can have sun, but we can have rain, we can have foggy, we can have some problem, or we can have a wonderful season. So it's not an industry, it's adventure every single year.
Much more than a business.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what I've loved learning most about this. It's so much more than a business.
Yeah.
It has so much culture and history, and
exactly.
It has so much to do with where you guys are. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
So doing business, as more Americans come to see your establishment and the wineries, what are some differences that you notice between Italian and American cultures?
So I live in Napa for 3 months, and what I learned is to make something in the United States is easier and completely different from here, because here in Italy we have a very long history, a very special tradition. It's beautiful, but when you have to change something, we are always, it's a new thing, or no? What will be happen?
Right.
Yeah. But in the United States, if we have an idea, if you want to do something, just do it. Mm-hmm. And it's something that I really love. It's something new for me. It's something that here I was not. It's something that it wasn't familiar for me. But I learned. Oh, but if I have an idea, if I want to do something,
just do it. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. What encouraged you to learn the English language? What encouraged you to learn the English language?
Mm-hmm. I need to speak English, to learn the English language for my work.
So just for work purposes?
Yeah. But I also understand it's not only for my work, but it's for life, because it's the most known and the most common language. So if you want to travel, if you want to see something in the world, you cannot travel with the Italian language, because no people in the world speak the Italian language. So we need to speak.
So you find that English is more prevalent, global, worldwide.
Absolutely.
Do you enjoy traveling to the U.S. to do business?
Yeah.
You do. I guess going back to, you kind of have that freedom to try new things and do whatever you like. So what would you say Vino Nobile is most proud of?
Interesting. interesting question. So the Vino Nobile is most proud of the place where we are. It's absolutely a unique place with not only a wonderful view, but with not only a long history, but with something different. I travel also in Italy and I visit some different appellations, but the people in some other appellation maybe are more looking just for a single vineyard, just for their own winery. Here we need to take care of our city.
Yeah.
And so we are on the same line to take care about the entire area.
Because there's how many? Up to 80 bottlers?
Yeah.
But over 270 members?
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
That's a lot. I mean, that's all of
Yeah.
this area of Italy.
Yeah, it's a very small area, but with a huge amount of single little vineyard.
Yeah. And what are 3 pieces of advice for anybody choosing this career in event planning and
you will never boring.
I bet.
Yeah.
As from what I've seen, it's very eventful.
Yeah, exactly.
Lots going on, lot of playing factors in there.
There's always something to learn, and you have to be curious.
You have to be
curious.
Curious.
Yeah.
Yes, curious.
Yeah. Because I think it's very important to be curious, because if you are not curious, you will never go forward.
You have to always be learning.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, always.
Always.
And you really met and know a lot of people, and it's amazing.
Always meeting new people.
Yeah.
That's probably one of the best parts about it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. Is there anything you want to ask me, or?
I would like to know from you your feeling with this place and with Montepulciano.
So, obviously, I mean, what's not to love about the area? Just the exquisite sceneries. The people are always so friendly here. And I think one of my biggest takeaways from this internship that I really admire about the Italian culture is not everything has to be so fast. I think in the American culture, we're always looking for the next best thing, or we're always trying to find that next best thing, and the next thing isn't always the best thing.
Yeah.
I feel the Italian culture, and especially Vino Nobile, really looks at what they have at their feet, and they're willing to use that to be successful. And I really feel that's how you guys have been successful. So that's something that I've truly enjoyed learning about.
That's great. Do you think you'll come back?
Oh my gosh, in a heartbeat. I hope I'll be able to bring my family back. I would love to. So hopefully next year I'll be back to visit you guys.
Yeah, it would be great.
And see everything.
Absolutely.
So, well, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your time here.
Bye.
Bye.